I'm Tony from Dirty Hooker Diesel, and I got a couple guys here with me.
I'm Morey, Dirty Hooker Diesel.
Evan, Dirty Hooker Diesel.
And whose motor do we have?
We got my motor, my UCC Yap motor.
And what happened to it?
It went boom, and we put some holes in some places that aren't supposed to be holes, and broke quite a bit of stuff. So
the motor overspun up over the limit and was cutting fuel in and out. And with the nitrous and that, it just gave way. The reason why it overspun is we had a wheel slip between the rear rim and the tire. We want to tear this down. We're going to take some pictures, videos, and we can see what actually happened to this motor. It really was on its way to some big numbers, and just something simple, spinning the wheels, just can
Ruin your whole day.
Ruin your day. Ruin your day. So we're going to tear this apart real quick here, and we haven't opened it up. We just peeked through the holes, and but we'll open it up and see what catastrophic failure we had. We actually had a couple bridges fail.
Cylinders 3 and 4. Looks like.
We're going to assume from the piston hitting the valves at the wrong time. All the bridges are busted up. This is a copper head gasket, and since the block had split, it gave a passageway for gases and burned out the head gasket. So we'll get that opened up.
they're all straight. On this side so far.
So we're going to lift these heads and really see what's under the dress on this thing.
I'm not ready for this. Just doing both.
So we'll see the fun side first.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
see
put
the
it
fun
on the size.
Maybe.
Maybe. I need a little persuasion.
Oh wow.
Alright, let's just pull the studs out.
All right. We can see that the piston did. Piston did hit the valves just by a little bit. You can just see a little mark.
Yep.
But that was enough to break the bit bridges. So we're going to assume that the pin or the key on the cam gear had spun, so the timing was off. So we just have some crack in here from the block moving, and when the head gasket went, the fire ring, when all that. Oh yeah, here's our fire ring. Wow, that's a Jim Dandy.
Well,
take a look at that head gasket.
what's left of the copper head gasket. The rest of it I have in the trailer. And here's the real dress off of her.
Split the whole sleeve all the way down. Both of them. Just split the sleeve along. Split this whole side. That sleeve, this sleeve, this sleeve, and touch this one.
I got a pair of ice cream. I mean, we are even missing chunks from up here.
That takes more than just 5 horsepower to blow that apart like that.
Say it takes a little more than 2,000 too, but
you want to give a shout out to your proud sponsors?
Yeah. DHD, Fire Punk, SoCal, Flux, Extra G Performance, DP Customs, LB Motorsports,
We got
Teardown.
some Pico motor oil.
We got Simpico motor oil.
You want to just drop the pan straight down?
Just roll it over.
Yeah, we flip it. We drain.
We'll just roll it over.
We'll stand it on end.
Everything's fine.
Right, we don't want to hear the chunks. We'll pull the bottom off.
Everything's slippery.
It's chunks of the block.
It's mainly all rod. It's just shattered from getting that limiter.
How long was it pass on the dyno? Second and a half, 2 seconds?
I think it was like 3/8 of a second.
No,
Right.
it was 7/10.
7
Seven.
tenths.
Because according to your data log, it went from 62 pounds of boost to pegging the sensor at 153 pounds in just over 2/10 of a second.
Yeah.
I believe the entire pass was 7/10 of a second.
We started, nitrous came in at 30, 40, 50, and progressed in, starting at 30. As soon as I came off the button, it triggered the maximizer.
So if we told you how much nitrous this thing went through in less than a second, you wouldn't believe us. So we're not even going to bother telling you, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
just astronomical. It was stupid.
it was stupid. And I know that there's going to be so many naysayers, they're not going to believe how much nitrous.
Yeah.
Can we give them a hint that it's not a single digit?
Yeah, it's not a single digit in pounds.
A couple of these bolts aren't even tight on this side. I wonder why.
Wow.
It's a little shorter than it should be.
The whole front cover is chipped in. Oh, I still got the other side. Actually, I don't like that, so. I said, actually, I don't like that. Let's just get some weight out
Oh,
of
you
it.
got those out already.
Yeah. As I can see the whole side of the block. Yeah, the whole side's flexing, so. We're just
Like
gonna
right
leave-
here in the front.
No, like the whole side. So we're just gonna leave that alone.
Helps if you take off both sides. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's where my rod went. We were missing that.
Circlip. Some more souvenirs.
We should be good to flip it now. So how many you missing here? One?
I think I'm only missing one rod. Just this guy.
Still spins.
Where were you running for fuel in this?
Straight pump gas.
Gas or diesel?
Diesel.
Diesel.
Straight pump
That's
diesel.
probably why it blew up.
Well, I heard gas was the additive that was actually truly needed. You know? That was supposed to be a kept secret. I got one that's wadded up in here.
Oh, motor's wadded up.
Hey, motor's only halfway wadded up, so this one half looks halfway decent.
So we're making a 4-cylinder out of it?
Now we're onto something. I mean, there's not. This is probably pretty reusable. It's just clearance out a little bit.
So the rod cap bearing looks pretty good. You can tell a little bit of foreign material in there from the rod coming apart. When you're making big horsepower and hard hits with nitrous and off the rev limiter, bearing still looks pretty good for.
I don't like this one.
See how much it
horsepower.
separated the rod, expanded the rod open. Can't even get the cap to line up.
Back through the ring.
Through the injector blew through the piston. On the side where it broke through the block.
Yeah.
Hey Tony, do you remember the year?
It's got like a loose tooth. Wiggle it enough, it might come out.
I'm pretty sure it will.
It actually spread that.
Oh yeah, right on the edges.
Yep.
So you can dig them out. Yep. Well, please careful.
Folks, take a look at this SoCal crankshaft. This thing, look at these. Looks beautiful.
Ready? I know, that's why we already put the crank over there.
Yeah, that is why the crank's already over there.
Bearings look pretty good other than foreign material from the rod exploding.
I really think if
Well-
this just keeps getting jiggled though, it's gonna come out.
Oh yeah.
If you move it the right way, it's gonna come out.
Oh, yep, there.
It's going.
There she
Told
be.
you.
That cement job was pretty damn good.
Cement job was nice.
Well, this pretty much concludes the teardown of this motor. It actually looks pretty good considering we know where it was going.
It was going to the moon.
It was going.
Ultimately, the main reason I think everyone can agree on is it hit some type of limiter RPM wise.
It was on a mission, and unfortunately,
Yeah, I mean we're talking 100 plus psi of boost increase in 0.2 of a second, so